Hi everyone, it's Callie. Welcome back for week 2 of December Daily 2016. So for day 11, I journaled about reading through outlines with my mom on the phone and the Starbucks red cups. Crafted by hand and heart, I thought was such a cute sentiment and I wanted to include it, and I loved the red cups this year. So I added the journaling through the A Beautiful Mess photo app, and this whole layout was inspired by, I think, Little Things Big Days on Instagram, and it's about chronicling changing wallpapers on your computer and phone, basically any mobile device you have, to reflect the season. And then I put reflect over here, and basically I wrote a letter to myself about how I felt like my first semester of law school went and any unforeseen challenges I faced, homesickness, struggles, that kind of thing. And I think it's a good thing because then I can always, look back on it. And if I ever am wanting to know what that first semester of law school is like, I'll have this letter to myself because I printed it out, put it in the envelope, and put it in the album and didn't read through it again. So, to be honest, I probably couldn't even tell you right now what it says in there, but I thought it would be a good thing to include in the album. And then here is a Jasmine Jones 6x8 page, which I didn't even embellish or anything. I just liked the sentiment, so I included it in the album as a full page spread. And then for day 12, I thought it would be good to show studying, but also say, be in good cheer. And so I wrote out 10 things that I was most excited for once I was finally home. And this layout was also inspired by Little Things Big Days on Instagram. And the details rubber piece at the top is Paisley Press, and I thought it was so cute, and I wasn't sure how to use it, but I saw it used like this and I just totally loved it. And then I included a random assortment of stars, and the side says be in good cheer. And then on the 13th, I liked the Find Joy in All Things, and I was trying to get creative about how to find joy in all things when all things were studying for the first 16 days or so of December. So here I talked about slippers and wool socks and how great they are when it's cold and it's your first, really cold spell in a new place, since I'm in Virginia now instead of California. And like I said, I was trying to mix it up and not make everyday studying. So for day 14, I did home is who you share it with and journaled about my living situation and my 2 roommates who are both law students with me, and how great it is to have that support system because you don't always get it. So I used an Emily Lay 14 and then some plaid Paisley Press paper. And then this says, comfy and cozy are we, and it's a Jasmine Jones saying strip kind of thing, and her transparency beanie. And then I saw this movie reel idea on Little Things Big Days because she was featured on the Allie Edwards December Daily Instagram. And I really liked it, but I didn't have the technology for it, so I just made my own. And I included The Family Man, which is my dad's favorite, Home Alone, which is a family fave, Elf, The Holiday, Santa Claus, and finally The Grinch. And then in the journaling, I also included This Christmas, The Family Stone, and Eloise at Christmas Time. We're a big movie family, so I thought it would be fun to include all the different movies that we watched during the holiday season. And then day 15, I kept it simple. I included, the person I studied with a lot, who I sat by in like all my classes, and some of my section mates. We went out for dinner, and it just said happiest everything because it was a simple sentiment. Day 16, I was most excited to journal because I was finally flying home to California. So I took Lauren Graham's Talking as Fast as I Can on the plane with me. 16th was the most wonderful time of the year because it finally felt, like I was home for the holidays, and I was very excited. And I, of course, took a picture of my mom's tree. I also included my boarding passes for Delta and some journaling about, how excited I was to be home for the holidays after 4.5, almost 5 months away. So I kind of decorated the back of the boarding passes just so they weren't like just sitting in there. And then I took a picture of Sophie, who's just so sweet, and I used a Paisley Press journal card for that, and I just thought it was so much fun. And then for day 17, this was a foam gingerbread house, which sounds easy. It was not. It was terrible. It took like 2.5 hours for my sister and I to do, and I journaled about how hard that was, but also like how excited I was to just be home with the fam. And I used In a Beautiful Mess messy box for that. Then I put this December transparency over the 17, so it kind of created a layered look. And then I took a picture with my mom, with my sister, who was, very pregnant, and I was praying she was going to go into labor, and then a picture of Sophie and I on the couch, just hanging out, watching TV, enjoying ourselves. Thank you for watching week 2, and I hope to see you for week 3.